Alright guys, so there's new Piggy drama happening right now. And honestly it might be one of the most pointless controversies I've seen in a while. People are getting mad at Minichin and the other developers of Piggy because of the 3 Veggiteers skin quest. And the reason? They think the skin isn't worth the work it takes to unlock it? Yeah. That's basically the drama. So recently Piggy added a quest where players can unlock the 3 Veggiteers skin. Like most Piggy quests, it actually requires players to figure out puzzles, do multiple steps, and spend some time completing it. But now a bunch of players are complaining that the quest is too much effort for the reward. They're saying the skin should look cooler or the quest should be easier. Because of that, people started criticizing Minichin and the dev team. And now the situation has turned into a full argument in the community. Some people are defending the developers, while others are saying the quest is pointless and not worth doing. Even some community members have started publicly complaining about the update, and now it's basically turned into another Piggy drama moment. Honestly, I think people are overreacting. Piggy has always had quests that take effort. That's part of the fun. If everything was super easy to unlock, then the skins wouldn't feel special anymore. And at the end of the day, this is just extra content the developers added for players. You don't actually have to do the quest if you don't want to. Now personally, I actually think the skin itself is worth the quest. I don't think the reward is as bad as people are saying. The 3 Veggiteers skin is pretty unique, and it's definitely different from a lot of the other skins in Piggy. But there is one thing about the quest that honestly doesn't really make sense to me. The skin is supposed to be vegetable themed. It's literally called the 3 Veggiteers, and the characters are vegetables like an onion, a carrot, and a beet, I think. So you'd kind of expect the quest to have something to do with gardens, vegetables, farming, or something like that, but the actual quest doesn't really feel like that at all. The steps don't really connect to the theme of the skin. It just feels like you're doing random tasks that don't really match the vegetable theme. So while I do think the skin is worth unlocking, the quest itself feels kind of confusing because it doesn't really match what the skin is supposed to be about. And honestly, I think the quest could have made a lot more sense if it was actually themed around farming or vegetables. Like imagine if the steps involved things like gardens, planting something, harvesting vegetables, or doing something on a farm map. That would actually match the whole 3 Veggiteers idea, because right now, the quest doesn't really hint at what the reward is going to be. I mean it kinda does, but yeah. And that would actually make the whole thing feel more connected and more logical, instead of just doing a bunch of random steps that don't really match the theme of the skin. And there's actually another thing they could have done to make the quest make more sense. In the lore for this update, the 3 Veggiteers are actually adopted children of Mr. P and Mrs. P, so the quest could have also been related to them somehow. For example, maybe the quest could involve helping Mr. P or Mrs. P finding something for them, or completing tasks connected to their story. That way the quest would actually tie into the lore of the update, because if players were doing tasks related to Mr. P or Mrs. P, they might start realizing, oh, this quest probably has something to do with their family, or something connected to them. Then when the reward turns out to be the 3 Veggiteers, it would actually make sense since they're part of that story. Right now the quest just feels a little disconnected from both the skin's theme and the lore. And that's why it can feel confusing to some players. But honestly, I still think the skin itself is pretty cool. So yeah, that's my take on the 3 Veggiteers skin quest drama. Honestly, I think the skin is worth unlocking, but the quest itself could have been more themed around vegetables or even Mr. P and Mrs. P to make everything feel connected. At the end of the day, it's just extra content for players who want a challenge, and I don't think it's really worth getting upset over. But I want to hear from you guys. Do you think the quest makes sense, or do you agree it's a little confusing? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you want more videos about Piggy drama, Roblox updates, or other gaming news, make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next video.